my dear Gemini. And the moon comes because there's so many question marks. It's why are this person acting like this? Why am I feeling like this? Why am I still into this when I should logically be out of this? So I'm seeing you here with the 8 of Cups, 6 of Wands, the Hangman. You might have already sacrificed this relationship and decided that, no, I need to be my own hero here and move on my own because I want a better relationship. So that's basically what I'm seeing, but there's a lot of question marks to why. Okay, so this is September, and we have the Tower together with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. It seems like there's some game on here. Something is coming, but it's more energy is kind of protecting themselves. I actually feel that this might be you protecting yourself against a past person, but something new is coming here. But unfortunately, also so do the Tower. So something new is coming, some new inspiration. Maybe you want to go after something new. Maybe you're not allowed. Okay, so this is, maybe this time it won't be the person that sabotage it, like the relationship. It will be the divine, maybe, with the Tower there. So this is October, and we have a Knight of Cups, 5 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Sun, and the 7 of Wands. This combination here. I feel like someone wants a relationship with you, but they refuses. They don't want their feeling. They don't want the truth. But then truth comes anyway, and they're probably trying to put their best foot forward here. A person is trying to put their best foot forward, but I don't know how great that foot is. Okay, with the 5 of Swords there, like they're trying to do a nice thing, but it still will, seem like a shitty thing. Maybe this person isn't too skilled with social relationships. I don't know. This is August, and we have a 5 of Pentacles together with the World. So it seems like you have accepted a certain situation. Let's say, for example, that a past person have acted in ways that made you feel unloved. So you have accepted that this person did love you, and you're kind of okay with it because it feels anyway like you're surrounded with love in some way. Maybe you have family that loves you. You have maybe other suitors. You have friends. You have other things going for you that has nothing to do with this person. But you have accepted like a defeat with this person. And you can't make everyone love you. You can't make everyone like you. Sometimes that's just it. And this is you accepting that. And it might be that you also feel like you did the very best in the situation, so you can't really complain on yourself, and you probably feel also a little bit supported by the divine here. And then we have an Ace of Wands, so you think, okay, so the divine will send me a new beginning. I will have a new beginning. This crashed and burned, but there will come a new beginning because I'm worth it, and I have worked so hard and I deserve it. And then we have Death. But 7 of Cups, Death. We can see the butterfly here. It's a sign of transformation, and this is definitely transformation. And then we have the 7 of Cups. I'm feeling like a really ancient, boring story, and it's that the divine believes that a certain person can change, and a certain person believes that they can change too. And with the 7 of Cups here, it's about looking at your emotions. Like we don't talk about this other person right now. So I can see that the divine wants them to change, and there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes here. But if I look at this from like singularly your perspective, I'm seeing that you are dead set on a new beginning. You are dead set to have your life on track. But there's certain things that you don't know about, certain hurdles, certain, it might be past life events, it might be karmic situation, it can be your own projection, your own shadow. Something is blocking you from this new beginning that you want. So you have accepted, okay, this didn't work out. I want something new, but there's a block here. Okay. The moon. Okay, the moon here. Justice. You're prepared to go through challenges, but you also want to be rewarded for the the things you have already accomplished. You want to see a result. In other case, you will start to feel like you are not supported by the divine and you're going in the wrong direction, because when you have done this great sacrifice here and really had a grown-up experience where you were able to accept certain things that you normally wouldn't want to accept because it was hurtful, you did accept it, you moved on, but then you're not allowed to move on. So I understand if you might be upset in this situation. Two of Pentacles, not too upset actually. It's just, I don't know what's asked of me here. Are the divine even questioning my worth, or like what I'm worth? Because they're sending me only crap. Okay, then we have the Six of Cups. I guess this is the crap. Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Is this past situation that's hanging like a dark cloud over this whole situation? It's not really dark cloud, but it's a cloud that's like fog. It's very hard to penetrate or look beyond or see why is this happening? Why is this going on? Because what I see is this, that you try to move on, but then you're blocked, and then you start to think, okay, what am I supposed to do? And I still have these feelings for this past person, but I wanted to move on from that person, and the divine told me to move on, but then I'm blocked to move on. What's going on here? And we have the Eight of Swords. So again, just showing that you're blocked to move on. But it might be a thought pattern. Maybe you are circling back to this past person in your mind, and you still have some kind of trauma bond with this person. I can also read from this perspective. And then there's another story. This says, yeah, you reach a beautiful goal. You did something. You completed a karma. And now you are supposed to heal your inner child. You're supposed to do something for yourself that no one else can do for you. So it might be that's the reason why you're blocked, not because you're supposed to go back to a past person, but because you're supposed to find yourself and love yourself and become happy together with yourself, because that's probably the best recipe also, to become happy with someone else. But you get caught in the thoughts here because you don't see any like the normal road forward. Like you do a good thing, you're rewarded. You have challenges and you overcome them, and you do that. This is great. This is you doing something like magical, and then you're still stuck here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, stuck, and Magician. Okay, so here I'm starting to feel that you're getting like a little bit irritated with the world in general, and you kind of want to create your own rules, because if the divine is, doing this towards you, and every attempt that you make to build something, I'm almost feeling like you're trying to be smarter or more clever, or, find a solution for this impossible situation. So you have high expectations of your life. You want to reach there, but you constantly seem to be blocked in every situation that has to do with this, whatever happened in the past. If you try it again, you're blocked again. And here, you feel like going on your journey, and maybe even without the protection and the backing up from the divine, which I felt you had here. Here you're almost like, say, screw the divine. I don't care for them because they only want to screw up my life. Okay. So in August, I would say that you're accepting some kind of breakup or some kind of defeat, but you haven't been broken and you're not defeated. So you want to put your best effort forward to have something better. But then you get blocked, and you start to question yourself, and you question if you haven't understood the direction from the divine and what you were supposed to do. and you're trying to figure this out, like putting a lot of mind effort into figuring this out, but you don't find a solution. And eventually I'm seeing you're getting almost a little bit like pissed, but it's not anger like that. It's more that, okay, so you are not my companion, or you are not working together with me anymore, then I would work for myself. So if you don't help me, I will do it myself. So that's what I'm feeling there. And this is October, and we have karma 20 comes underneath the 2 of Pentacles, something that you don't know how to solve. You're trying your best here. And 5 of Pentacles, this situation that was bothering you in the past. So some kind of karma tied to this. We can see this eternity symbol and this judgment card, karma. There's something you're not seeing. It's something that you're missing the point here. The point might, of course, be that while other people might make you temporarily happy, they don't give you the gift of yourself. If you're together with someone else, you're like one half of a whole. And I'm sensing that the divine wants you to be whole on your own. So tricky. Here we have a King of Wands together with the Empress. King of Wands together with the Empress. I guess the King of Wands is someone from your past that might recycle. It doesn't have to be like the past person that was here and screwed up your life. It can be a soulmate relationship. And the world is soulmate. This is talking about past lives, and this is also usually soulmate. It can be also representing a fire sign or a person that has a very creative kind of personality, easy for them to take leadership in different situations. So a karma comes back into your life. This is you, and you are a beautiful contribution to the world, but in some way you are marked by childhood and by a crappy self-esteem or a low self-worth. So even if you're worth like so much and your contribution might be better than most people, you're still not feeling you don't feel like the world is smiling back at you and like backing you up with this, that you are being rewarded for the beautiful person that you are. But I think it has to do with a karma. So either, of course, karma, people mostly think that they have done something shitty and they are being punished for it. But it's not really like that. It just means it's something where you haven't had a complete experience just yet. So you haven't seen it and understood it from all possible angles. So you don't have the full wisdom of the situation just yet. So you need to keep working on it until you have the full wisdom, the complete picture. You have become wise. You have become healed in this department. You don't feel triggered by things. If you still feel triggered by things, you still have things that's undiscovered, unhealed, and places where you still haven't the expertise. You're still not the expert. And here comes a person to help you with this, to become an expert. But they also bring along challenges and karma that needs to be resolved. And here it just says basically karma again and the Emperor. So Emperor is also the one, like the one and only, or the one for you. And it's interesting here. I'm trying to figure out if this is something like a person you hijack on your own, or if the divine is on with this. So the Knight of Cups here with the 5 of Swords. I'm thinking they're coming in a person to your life. They are definitely a soulmate, but they come with baggage, and they are not only always the most pleasant person, but they are here to work this out with you and to, give you complete knowledge, give you complete wisdom. And you wanted this. You said to the divine, you are blocking my love life. I want love in my life. The divine said, stay here, stay put, learn to love yourself. And you said, I want like love outside of me. I want someone in my life. I don't want to like end a spinster here in the desert or on the, I don't know, some kind of mountain, or like locked into the tower here. I want to live my life. And here, I think the divine is sending you a soulmate here, but it's probably some trick to this situation. We have 4 major arcana cards. We have both the Empress and the Emperor. So showing that, yeah, here it's on. Maybe the divine wanted you to give you a vacation where you could really ground yourself and become like really founded in self-love, and like you have really become healed to a certain level. But then you said, no, I want a lover now. I want to have a relationship. And then it comes a relationship, but with a person that's flawed. Most of us are flawed. And we have Leo and Aries energy here, Taurus energy, Pisces energy, but it can be a person of any sign. It just shows different personalities and how a person is viewing a certain situation. Here they're very romantic. Here they know what they want. And this is like a very destined situation. We feel like there's a destiny for us, but the wheel of the year, it's karmic, so it shows we feel like, oh, this is destiny, and it is, but it's destiny that wants you to learn something. So it usually comes with challenges. So I will see what's going on here, but it definitely seems like you are meeting a soulmate, and it's when you get tired of being single and said, no, I'm not going to accept this. I want what I want here. Okay. I want 1 card. Okay, thank you. Codependency. Addiction are affecting your romantic life. So you're going into a relationship where there will be codependency, and you will want things to be in a certain way. This person is probably not going to be able to provide you with that. The danger here is to become codependent because you want so much this relationship. So you might compromise yourself to agree with, being loved one day and hated the next, and because you want to, your soul is probably eager to do the work as well. Even if you are dreaming of never-ending love, your soul might be, this is great, we're going to be challenged, how interesting, and this is the way you are going to be challenged in this relationship with codependency, that you want something so bad that you are prepared to go over fire and ice to get it, and maybe then also compromise yourself. And you are in danger of compromising yourself since you don't know your worth, and you also feel like you're blocked in life, so you might want to take the chances that you get of happiness because you don't want to go back into the desert environment. So except for codependencies, there's something nice to look forward to. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is about facing your opposite side, facing the other person. We can see it's the kind of the same situation here. The Emperor and Empress, and maybe more than one Empress or daughters or children here. Maybe we will have children with this person. So getting to know each other. And when we get to know each other, we will also realize we are not like similar. We don't have the same ideas about everything. And this might make us feel that we are in a conflict with this person, and that they don't like what we represent. So we might feel that they don't love us. But it's just people are different. They come with different experiences, and all experiences are valuable. As it says in one of my oracle cards, an orange and an apple, they have kind of the same value. It's just because they're different doesn't mean that they are not valuable. So you will come with your different opinions, and it will feel bad because you don't feel supported when you have a different worldview, or a different taste of music, or a different ways of dealing with conflicts, or different way, like political ideas or philosophical ideas. We can quarrel over a number of things. So this will be the challenge in this relationship, as it is in most relationships. And you are supposed to both learn from the other and teach the other something, so that here you come, you're 100% yourself, and this person is 100% yourself. And in the mix with this battling, we start to learn things. We start to, okay, so this is how this person sees it. And we hated their music taste, and now we are singing along with the song, and oh, what's going on? I don't like this song even. So we're starting to take in the other person's point of view, and that makes us more than we were before, because we're expanding. We're still the 100% that we were, but we're also seeing more things. So we are expanding. Our soul becomes bigger. It contains more information. It knows more. It has more wisdom. It can see things from more perspectives. And this is what's valuable. But most relationship will end up being about who is right and who is wrong, and which belief system we should go with. And if you are often giving in these situations, so because of in the name of love, you might become the codependent in this situation. Okay, so you're not supposed to give in always, but you're not supposed to, try to win always either. It's more about trying to get to know each other, trying to understand the other person. Maybe no one is right. Maybe both experience can exist in the same time. We just realize that it's more complex. The situation can be more complex than just black and white. So we start to see the nuances in everything. I will take advice card for you from the enchanted map, and we have flying here. 20. Your thoughts, feelings and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is a perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. I actually took the wrong card, but it actually sounded great. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings and belief. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. Okay, so we'll read the right card now. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hope for are no longer beyond scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. Angels are waiting for you. So that's great. Okay, I'll also take from Wisdom of the House of Night, and we have cycles. So you definitely have a lot of cycles here. You can just see this cycle and this cycle among else. 37. Try to take the right card this time. What goes around comes around is the message of the symbol cycles. The moon goes from new to full in cycles that will repeat each month. Whatever you are planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be revisited in other circumstances. Be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. Remember, what goes around comes around. Like the moon that revolves around the planet, the energy that you express in your next action will orbit around to you. Make sure it's a good one. So a little bit of warning there. I don't like this punishing side of karma, but if you get good things, if you do your best, what we have seen that you have done so far, you can only gain more experience. There's no really such thing as a mistake. It's just learning. Okay. So I'll also look into the other person's perspective here. This new suitor, I guess. I cry myself to sleep. So it seems like this person is also lonely. And if it's a past person that knows you, it might be that they really are very nostalgic about you and misses you dearly, misses the time that you had with you. They have realized that you are their soulmate and that they love you a great deal. So might really have been missing you. But you need to know that they come with some knives in their pocket. Okay. I cry myself to sleep. So maybe they have, felt a little bit of the karma. I tried. I'm sorry. And I have father issues. Okay. So they have really tried to better themselves. But as I said, they still come with some knife in their pocket. We can see here they have really tried. Here they were maybe like a little bit conflicted, maybe waiting for you to reach out or you to put your best foot forward. But then they realize, no, I have to do this. But maybe they are coming a little bit premature because you wanted it so badly. You felt punished by the divine where you are right now. So I think they came a little premature. So they haven't really worked through all of their issues. And so they have some father issues, and this might be them. Typical for Five of Swords is that we want to win over other people. We want to have power over them. What we say matters, what they say doesn't matter, and that might be what will make you a codependent in the end here. But that comes out of a sense of insecurity. We can't stand to be challenged, and when we are challenged, it's our ego being challenged. And if we can be challenged and accept the challenge and say, okay, so maybe you're right. I love you. It doesn't matter. I can be right. You can be right. Then you invite your soul in. And particularly if we can say, we really feel humiliated when we say you are right. That's really giving like a sting to the ego and making more room for the soul. So it's not a bad thing. Also, to be a codependent can be a very soul inviting thing.